It was good, BT Gang, and we back with another banger, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. I'm BT, and welcome to BT Sense, man. Today. Listen, this is probably gonna be a little bit of a controversial video, man. I'm not saying that these are like laws that you have to go by, but personally, if you ask me, this video is about 5 places where I personally are situations where I would not wear fragrances, man. We're all crazy. We all wear fragrances all the time. I wear 2 different fragrances a day. Some people wear 3. Some people wear different fragrance for every hour. But these are 5 places where I would not personally wear any fragrance. So start off with number 1. I'm gonna have to say I wouldn't wear a fragrance to a funeral. And the reason behind this for me personally is that I feel like smells can be nostalgic, and I feel like you have, when you smell certain things, certain memories come up. And I don't want any of my scents or smells to be associated with a sad event like a funeral. I mean, like, some people celebrate funerals as if it's a celebration of life, or that's getting into religion. We're not here for that. But it just, I don't want to be, I don't want one of my scents to be, bundled up with this sad emotion at the end of the day. And also, I don't want to try to take attention either at a funeral. I'm not looking for attention. I'm not looking for anything at a funeral. It's not about me. So I feel like, and personally, there's no need, to wear a fragrance. Maybe that's just me. I feel like this video is getting a little bit personal here. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. That's the first one. I feel like I would not wear a fragrance to a funeral. The second place I would not wear fragrance to is a hospital. Now, this kind of ties into the funeral thing. I feel like some sad things happen at hospitals. Like, I'm not going to go into detail. People pass away and, miscarriages and stuff like that. And tragic events happen at hospitals. And once again, I feel like scents can be nostalgic. And I feel like somebody gets a whiff of something or something like that, it might trigger something down the line in the future. And also, there's a lot of pregnant people at hospitals, a lot of pregnant women at hospitals, I should say. And pregnant women are more sensitive to smells, and it makes them nauseous and queasy. And it's just not I feel like it's not, what's the word for it? It's not not sanitary, but reasonable to wear fragrances to a hospital. I just feel like that's not really the vibe. I feel like hospitals in general make me nauseous. So, like, I don't even know. Like, I wouldn't wear a fragrance to a hospital. That's just me. Y'all also let me know what y'all think about that one as well. The third place, man, this one's kind of interesting to me because I was reading up about it. If I'm going out and I'm hiking, or I'm going to be in the woods, the wilderness, anything like that, I'm not wearing a fragrance, bro. Because you listen, it's been scientifically proven that, like, a lot of animal attacks have been, like, stirred up and like cued and started just based off people getting smelled by animals, which is crazy. Like birds, bears, deer, all types of things. Just this, like, I guess, activating some sort of gland in the animal's brain or something, and making them react a certain way. Like, it's insane that a fragrance has the power to do that to an animal or a creature or something like that. So I would definitely, I would suggest not wearing fragrances if you're going to be hiking and going in the woods and stuff. I mean, like, you can do what you want to do. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all watching this video probably do that. But me personally, I'm going to go on the safe side, man. I'm a little, I'm better safe than sorry type of person. So I would probably say I wouldn't wear a fragrance in the wilderness if I'm going on a hike or a long trail walk or anything like that. I'm gonna be naked. You feel me? I'm not gonna have nothing on my skin. All right. So this one right here, y'all might be like, what the heck is this dude talking about? And I'm going to take my time to explain this one. So the fourth place that I would not wear a fragrance is like Sephora or Saks or any department store where I know I'm going to be trying fragrances. First and foremost, I feel like whenever I wear a fragrance before I go to try a fragrance, it's a waste because I leave not even smelling my own fragrance anymore. I smell like the store. I smell like all the stuff I was trying. 2, I feel like when you go into a store and if you like something, you want to try it on the skin, right? Like, I feel like you should want to try it on the skin. And I feel like if you're wearing a fragrance, you're not going to have as much surface area to work with when you want to test stuff on your skin, because you're going to be spraying your pulse points and stuff like that. You're basically not going to have any area on your body left to test out and try these scents on skin. So that was one thing that I did it a couple times, but now like whenever I know I'm going to a Sephora or a Saks or Dillard's or anything like that, I'm not wearing anything that day because I wanna leave as much surface area for things that I may like to try it on my skin. Or maybe I might not even like it, but just I like to try. I try stuff on my skin anyway sometimes just to see, because sometimes things get better on skin as well. So that's when I go to department stores and stuff like that. I'm not 9 times out of 10. I'm not wearing anything on my skin. All right, so the last one. This one is very questionable as well because I feel like people feel like first impressions are everything, and they really are. And I feel like a lot of people think fragrances is a way of impressing people, and it is. But at the same time, it can be a double whammy, and this is what I'm going to talk about, y'all. So another place where I wouldn't wear a fragrance is a job interview. A job interview, man. I feel like I'm going against the grain in this video so much. But here's the thing with a job interview, y'all. We don't know who our employers are dealing with on a daily basis in their personal life or anything like that. For me personally, if I'm going in for an interview and I'm trying to get this job, I'm trying to make the best impression. Yes, it would be amazing if I smell good and they were like, "Oh, you smell great," yada, yada, yada. But there's always that small risk that you might be, the smell that you're wearing, the scent that you're wearing might remind them of a negative experience, a traumatic event, a person that they don't like just a time in their life where they're not happy to think about. And your smell, you can be the best person in the world, but just your smell, your nostalgic like value just gets to them, and they're like, "Man, I can't have that person around. Their smell reminds me of such and such. I can't be around this person. They smell like such and such." You might not get hired just simply because you smell, your smell reminds them of something. And that goes especially for something like a Bleu de Chanel, because that's like a very famous everyday work scent. Bleu de Chanel, I feel like a lot of co-workers, a lot of employers probably have smelled that before. I know it works well for the office, but I'm just saying, like, just for example, it's just I would tread on the safer side of not wearing a fragrance. Maybe a small spray on the back of your neck or something, but just very, very minimal, because you don't want them to get the wrong idea or just like to go back into their memories and kind of group you with the negative experience, So that's really all of my places I wouldn't wear a fragrance. So let's go back over the list. We got funeral, hospital, hiking, outdoors. If I'm going to a department store, trying out any fragrances on skin. And the last one, job interview, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this list. I think this is a little bit controversial. I wanted to get the conversation going. I wanted to see if anybody else feels the same way as me. As always, I appreciate all the support, man. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Peace.